Hello, good day to you on this December 23rd, 12 p.m. Sorry for the delay. The camera was doing funny stuff and I can't go live without the camera. So I wanted to make sure the camera is working. So here you are. You can see me now live. Welcome to this day. Welcome to Thursday, December 23rd. I hope you're having a great week. Maybe you're off, maybe you're not, maybe you're working still, but either way, it is an amazing day. Today, I'm going to be talking about thinking into results, goal setting, and how one aspect of goal setting could change how you achieve goals and how you become that person that you want to become. What is it going to take to achieve that goal? Everybody has goals, everybody has things. You look at 2021, you look at 2022, but how do you really achieve a goal? So, what I'm going to share with you today are the steps that you can take to make a goal happen day in, day out. It's a scientific process, it works. I've tested it. Many of my clients have tested it, and they're just going to achieve a lot of results. But before we get into that, if you have not met me, welcome. Thank you for following me. Thank you for being here. My name is Kamal, and I am a student and teacher of the law of attraction. I'm working with Bob Proctor and Laura Langmeyer on Thinking into Results, where we enable individuals like yourself, entrepreneurs, real estate agents, middle managers, to become better, to become amazing, to become effective at what you're doing. So if you're the kind that want to be more and do more and become more, this is for you. If you're asking yourself these questions, how do I achieve goals? How do I shift my money thinking? How do I start becoming a better decision maker? Welcome. You're in the right spot. You're resonating at a different frequency and you're asking for more. You're asking to get more. It is a Christmas time. It is abundance, and abundance is your birthright, like what Bob Proctor speaks and shares with me, right? Abundance is your birthright. And, it's about wealth. It's about investing. It's about that cycle that you have. It's about if you really want to be that millionaire that you really want to be, this is for you. And I want you to have it. I want you to have everything you want. So that's what Thinking into Results is about. That's what I do. I coach Thinking into Results and I help you to become more, do more, and be more by changing your habits. So you see, right now, you're running automatically. Everything you're doing is subconsciously controlled. You might not realize that, maybe you do. So if you've been not winning, it's probably habitual. If you are not getting the results, it's probably habitual. It's all about your thoughts, it's all about mindset. You might think, what does this have to do with goals? It has everything to do with goals. So if you want to start to turn your challenges to achievements, keep listening. If you want to break away from the pack, keep listening. If you want to turn your goals into reality, keep listening. This is a system for sure peak performance so you can become healthy, happy, and wealthy. So welcome, and again, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. My website is listed, and please reach out and see what we've got to here to offer you to help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Now, talking about goals. See, goals are a big deal. And it's one of those things where you have to set yourself to win. You have to set a big goal. If you find yourself you're not going after it, it's because the goal is too small. So if you say to yourself, well, 2022, I want to just make an extra couple $1,000, and you already make 50 or 60 or 70 or 100, what's an extra 2,000? It does not excite you. So the goal has to be exciting. The goal has to be so marvelous, and it needs to move you to a different level. You need to get excited about it. You need to be happy that you are going to achieve that goal. And once you get that goal, you will be excited. If the goal is not exciting, you're not going to be happy. Why even go for it? So it could be like a brand new car that you've never had. Now, there's a trick to that. It cannot be the same kind of car that you're driving. So if you're driving a Toyota, you cannot just buy a Camry, a Honda. You have to upgrade. You have to go to that next level. So the part of the goal to be achieved has to be a big goal. Welcome, Mary Lee, Fanny. Thank you for being here. Thanks for joining. Hi. So I want you to start really thinking big and get yourself out there and stretch. See, if you don't stretch with your goals, it's not going to be exciting. I just came off a mastermind meeting with two of my amazing friends that I'm collaborating with, and we stretch. Our goals are big, like really big goals out there. And why is that? Because then you wake up and energized. You probably heard me before. Energy comes to and through you, and then you magnify it. Well, how is it going to be magnified? Well, it's only going to be magnified if you have a big mission. You got to have a big mission now. It cannot be just one, 2,000. That's too easy. You work an extra hour, you're going to get that. So I want you to just think. I want you to start having big, big dreams. So let's get you thinking of a big dream. So one idea I can give you, how about you double your income? How does that excite you? Does that excite you at all? Because when you do that, that's when you're going to start having a life. That's when you're going to start not worrying about bills, not worrying about your mortgage, not worrying about any payments. Imagine a goal for you would be next year, for example, not having a mortgage payment. So if you have 100, 200, 300,000 mortgage, 500, what if you get that paid off? Would that goal excite you? So that's the kind of goals I'm talking about. Starting your business, whatever is the business that you're in, big goals. Thinking into results is what it is. It helps you think so you can become. We work on your mindset. We work on you starting to doing what you're not doing. Thinking big. Now, how do you do it? So we say you write the goal down. So I write my goal down, and here's my goal. This is one of the ones that I have in my pockets, and I carry it with me. So you write your goal. You write it down, and what do you write? I'm so happy and grateful now. And you write it in the present tense. That's step number one. So if you haven't got a piece of paper and a pen, now would be the time to do it. If you're driving, if you're somewhere in the car and listening to me, well, take a break. It's going to take a few more minutes where you can write this down because it has the power to change your life. When I listened to this 8 months ago, it was like a fantasy, and it has to be a fantasy. That's how you get excited. And I didn't believe it first, but I borrowed the belief. I borrowed the belief because I watched the movie The Secret, and I saw Bob Proctor, I saw Laura Langmeyer, and now I'm working with both of them. So how is that for a goal? How is that when I write it down 8 months later, it's now happening, right? It's real. So you write it down. You write out your goal in the present tense. But that goal has to be exciting. Remember that step number one? Exciting goal, something for you. This goal has to be related to you. I want you to be selfish. Some of you have goals that you want to help a village out there somewhere. You want to help a country somewhere. But it has to be you. You, the one who want it. Do it for you first. We have to save the captain, right? And I want you to feel. That's the second step, because feeling is the language of the subconscious mind. When you have an idea, your intellect, your conscious mind will pass that to your subconscious mind. I want you to feel that the goal is already here. So what would it be like when you have that house built? What's it going to be like when you have that business running? Think. Yes, think. So many are not thinking. Everybody's busy watching TV, doing stuff, and they're not thinking. I want you to start thinking. I want you to start thinking. Take time to think. And that means you only think about your goal. You take down, you close your eyes, and you think about your goal. What's it going to be like when you are there? What's it going to be like when the goal is achieved and you have it completed? And think about, drill down. What you're going to feel like? What would happen then when you have that house? When you have the money in the bank? When the mortgage is paid off? That's the excitement. You have to feel it. Feeling is the language of the subconscious mind. Then that's going to give you into what vibrations you're going to get. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's my mastermind partner sending me a message for what's coming up a little bit after this. Now, step number 3, which is many people or many systems out there miss it. You have to write down on a piece of paper what is holding you back. You have this goal. You believe it is real. It's happening. You close your eyes. You took that 5-10 minutes to visualize it, meditate on it, feel what's it going to be like. You ask yourself, what's it going to be like? Drill down. Then you ask step number 3, what's holding you back? Write it down. What's holding you back from achieving that goal? Just sit down on a blank piece of paper, get a notebook, just like I have a notebook here, and you write down on it, what's it going to feel? What's holding you back? What are they? Come up with these things. Is it education? Is it another certificate? Is it you don't know how? Is it you need to talk to somebody? You write down. What is it that's holding you back? That's step number 3. Step number 4. What skills and knowledge do you want? What skills or knowledge are going to be needed? Now, all this is coming from where? All this is coming from this phenomenal book that we study every day. We study this book every day. Every day. Now, for the last 8 months, I'm studying it every day. And I want you to invite you to study it with me every day. If this excites you, Think and Grow Rich is the most interesting book in the last 120 years. Napoleon Hill spent his life writing this book. I'm going to spend every day 20, 30 minutes reading about it, studying a few pages. And I have it here sitting on my desk. We're on the last chapter this week, on the 6 Ghosts of Fear. So you have to study it. You have to, what skills and knowledge do you need? You start coming up with these things. And the answers are going to come to you. They're not going to come from opinions of others. They're going to come from you. Step number 5, write down what people and groups that you are working with right now. Who are you working with? Who can you work with that can help you with this? You're coming up with these ideas. You're masterminding. You might even choose to find somebody to help you on this journey. But they have to be in harmony with you. They have to be wanting the same big dream that you have. It cannot be somebody has a small dream and you have a big dream. This individual, this group of people has to be small, not too big, has to be working. Who are you going to work with? Who are you going to collaborate with? If you want to build something big, something way bigger than what you ever had, you're going to need a team. And I'm talking millions of dollars. I'm not talking thousands, because thousands you could do by yourself. You're already doing it. But if we're talking millions, you're going to need a team. You have to learn how to become a leader and be a team. And we teach that in Thinking into Results. We teach you how to become, from setting the goal to your self-image, to starting to taking the action, to improving yourself, to improve your leadership skills, to stop being scared. You're going to need that team skill. You're going to need to figure out who you're going to work with, right? Who to be with. Who are you hanging around? Now, this idea is going to be going in your head, but you're writing it down. Who you're going to stay away from. We're coming up on a holiday season, and many of you probably will want to stay away from certain family members. Some of you are going to be wanting to stay away from uncles and aunts that put you down, and because you're going to be sharing with them what you're doing, and they're going to be like, are you on that network marketing company? Are you still doing that real estate? Are you still trying to sell homes? Blah, 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 right? You might have to stay away from these people. Be nice. You don't have to be not polite, but just stay away. Minimize your contact. Who are you going to stay away from, and who you're going to be with around? That's step number 5. What groups, what masterminds, who you're going to hang around with so you can be with this idea. Idea has to grow. In the book Think and Grow Rich, there's a whole chapter in here that we will go over soon on planning, organized planning, specialized knowledge, right? You're going to need that. Specialized knowledge, chapter number 5. Organized planning, chapter number 7. It's all in here in this book. It's been written down for a long time, but are you doing it? And you keep refining. Now, you might say, I have to have the whole plan figured out. No, you don't. You start. You start. But I don't want you to underestimate those who you need to stay away from. All the negativity, all the bad media, all the negative news, all the negative people who don't know what the hell is going on, and they're just polluting your mind with bad things. I want you to become amazing at what you're doing. And you can. You can become amazing at what you're doing. It's your choice to do that. Now, how do you do that? You start being positive. You have to be positive. If you're not positive, you're missing out. Because when you're not positive, what's happening? You're allowing the negativity to drag you down. That negativity is going to drag you down big time. And I want you to stop being negative. I want you to stop being negative, period. And we talked about that in that webinar earlier last week when I put that link there. It seems long, but it's a Google Drive link where you can reach out and see that webinar that I did on Thinking into Results, on how to be positive and how that's going to help you change for 2022. So back to review. 5 steps so far. You write the goal in the present tense. You write the goal, the one that you want, very big, hairy, audacious goal. You're going to feel that you have it already. You're going to take the time and feel that you have that goal achieved already. See how excited I am? See that enthusiasm? Your goal should be exciting. If your goal is like, oh, I would like to have $1 million. That's not exciting enough. Oh, I'd like to have a big house. Do you really? I would love to have a big house. I would love to have $10 million. I would love to make $1 million a year. Whatever it is for you. You got to be excited, enthusiastic about it. And then step number 3, write down what's holding you back. In your mind, what's holding you back? What are you thinking about that's holding you back? Because there's nothing holding you back, only you. But I want you to put it on paper. When you take that pen and you put it on paper and you write it down, something else happens. So I want you to write it down. You're going to find out that after you write 2, 3, 4 things, you're going to run out of things. And then what if we could work on what's holding you back and remove all that obstacle? That's what I'm talking about. Step number 4, what skills and knowledge do you need? Is it programming? Is it a website? Is it a funnel? Is it a trainer? What skills and knowledge do you need? In this book, again, specialized knowledge. We can get that for you. Organized planning, you can have it. Step number 5, who are you going to start working with on this project? If you want to build something big, you have to find people who are in harmony with you on that frequency, on that desire, and move in that direction. What I'm giving you here is shared with the very, very few elite people. This used to be saved for the best in the industry. But now I'm sharing it with you. It is available. You have to dig it out and you have to absorb it. You have to understand it. You may have to watch this video a few times until you get it. Write these things down. Who are you going to stay away from? Who is your mastermind? What is a mastermind? We can define that. We can help you figure that out. I can help you get on a mastermind. Reach out. Reach out and I can help you. Who you're going to stay away from? That was step number 5, right? Some people are negative in your life, including your family. You love them. Send them love. Don't hate them. Don't dislike them. Send them love. But you might have to stay away from them because they are on a different frequency. They are okay with a mediocre job, low income, nice little home, nice small car, but you're not okay with that. You want to move to that 1, 2, 3% of the population that's going to make it happen. They're not. So they're not in harmony with you. You're stepping away from them. You still love them, but you're moving away from them. They're not going to go with you. Stop selling them. They're not going to buy from you. Go somewhere else. There's many others. 7 billion people on the planet. Step number 6, and I hope you're writing this down. Write out the steps, the plan. You are a leader, right? You are a leader in your field. Whatever it is you're doing, you are a leader. You have to pick something you are in love with and become the best at what you're at. You have to become the best version of you. That one thing that you do, you become the best at it. You become the best today and tomorrow and the day after. Doesn't matter what happened yesterday, but today you become the best. Why? Because you can be. You can be the best. And I want you to be the best. If you are operating at your best, wouldn't it make sense that you'll sleep okay, you'll feel good? If you operate at your best every day, you should feel good, you should sleep well, you should be happy, you should be satisfied. So become the best at what you do. You are the leader. You're going to change people's lives, for example, right? So write out this plan. What is the plan of action? What is step 1? Doesn't matter that you don't know it. What is step 1 today? Is it making a phone call? Is it calling the banker? Is it calling your lawyer? Is it calling your friend? What is step 1? What is step 2? What is step 3? You just have to get this plan out of you. Take a piece of pen and a paper and you'll write it. You don't need to know everything. You just have to start. The plan is going to change. I want you to think of it this way. There's a plane and it's going from one area, Chicago, to Florida. And it's going, right? And it's going. Well, as it's going, it's going to adjust. And your plan is going to be adjusting until you hit the goal, right? The plane fails to the goal. Your subconscious mind will giving it this goal. We're taking this information and from the intellect and giving it to the subconscious and telling your subconscious, this is where I want to go. And it's just going to keep adjusting. And every day we're going to read that goal. You're going to read that goal and you're going to fail your way into the goal. Just like the plane fails its way from Chicago to Florida, fails its way from Toronto to Detroit. You're going to get there. And there's no such thing as failure as long as you don't quit. I'm going to help you succeed. I'm here for you to succeed. And if you haven't started winning, if you haven't been winning, I'm here for you. This is your lucky day. This is your lucky break. You're going to start winning. And you have to take action. You cannot be scared from taking action. That's step number 6, which is still in that one step with the plan. You got to take the action. Wishing and hoping is all good. Praying is all great. I pray all the time. But I move my feet. I take the action. You didn't take the action, nothing happens. You're telling the world that you're too scared, you're not ready for it. You take the action, the world's going to react for you. And that's what I want you to have. You take the action. It doesn't need to be perfect. Otherwise, you're dreaming. If you write the plan, you do all these things, and you don't take the action, you don't send the email, you don't make the phone calls, you don't do anything, nothing happens. You got to take the action. You got to take the action. And I'm going to share something here with you. Here's my phone number, for example. I'm taking the action. I'm telling you what I want. Call me. Tell me what is your goal. Where are you working? I'm going to tell you what's my goal next. I'm going to share it with you. One of my goals was to have so many clients this year, for example. Well, I didn't reach it yet. Well, so what? It's only the 23rd. We've got, 8 days to go? It's too early. It's all good. I'm not going to be sad about it, but I'm going to share it with you. I'm looking for 6 more. I'm looking for 6 more clients. And here's my number. Call me. I need your help. I need your help to get there. You know this information can help you. You know this information can help somebody in your company. You're a boss, you're a manager, you're somebody, you have a family. This information can help you change your life for the better. And I need your help. I'm looking for 6 more people. 6 more people to join this year, not next year, this year. We can do that before the end of the weekend, before the end of the day. So here's my number and here's my email. And I will encourage every one of you to show up. Just like I'm teaching you how to take the action, I'm taking the action right now. I'm looking for your help. Leaders will ask for help all the time. There is nothing wrong with that. Number 7 has to do with your goal, the benefits. What's in it for you? I want you to be excited. I want you to know that this goal, once achieved, what's in it for you? How's it going to make you feel, right? I want you to write it. What are the reasons? Why do you want this thing to happen? You have to get it down. Once you write these things down, these 7 steps, guess what happens? You're going to end up to get back up. You're going to get back up, baby. You're going to get back up. You're going to fall down. You're going to get back up. You're going to fall down. You're going to get back up. And then if you can't get back up, you call me. You email me. You say, hey, you know what? You were saying this was going to happen and I can't. And then you call me and then I'll call you. And then off we go, right? You got to get back up. You need to have these reasons with you. This information can change your life for the better. And I want you to have it. Now, these are detailed steps on goal setting. Yesterday, I talked about it in general. Today, it was the real steps for one goal. Now, this one goal is not everything. This is one goal for one thing that you want to accomplish, right? These are the steps, and that's what you need to do. So if this was too fast, go back, rewind, and listen to it again. Listen to it 10 times if you have to. I read this book every day. I listen to some videos every day, and I want you to do the same. With that, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for being here. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Enjoy your day. If this will be the last time we speak this week, thank you for watching. Thank you for following me. Thank you for being awesome. I'm almost at 2,000 followers in LinkedIn. Love you all. Thanks for all those who followed. Thanks for all those who forwarded this event. And I'm so forever grateful that I came across this material. This material literally has changed my life for the better. And I want the same for you. Consider it this way. It's a gift. It's a gift for you to become more aware, to become more enlightened. And I'm here to help you along the way. 6 months with me, and it can change the course of your life. If you want to start becoming a professional that's succeeding all the time, that's achieving goals, if you want to start making a difference in this world and start knowing the difference between what you know and what you do, if you want to change your behavior and your results, if you want to stop starting things and quitting things, this is for you. If you want to start understanding all these changes that are happening, how could they not affect you anymore? This is for you. What I have is a gift, and I'm sharing it with the world. So thank you so much. Reach out. Don't be a stranger. Love you all. And check out the webinar. Check out the webinar. It is incredible. Reach out and say, hey, what is this webinar? What are you talking about? Let's have a conversation. And again, thank you for the help. I am looking for 6 more. That's my goal, 6 more clients this year. And we're going to get there. We're going to get there before the end of the year. So whoever reaches out, I'm looking to help you and help me. And let's help the world become a better place. Thank you so much. God bless you. Love you all. Peace.